Winston Churchill has been said, to be happy and safe, one ought to have at least 2 or 3 hobbies, and they must all be real. Yes, this is me, a girl born in 2003. In just a few minutes today, I'm going to tell you about my 17 years love and hates. When I was young, I had many hobbies, and my mother, just like every typical Chinese mother, always wants her daughter to have a bright future. So just like other mummies, I have been practicing the piano, dancing, and yes, this is one of my dancing clips. I also be trained to drawing. Of course, these skills are not new, as I said. Every Chinese child's childhood is like this. However, most children have only one outcome, none of which is successful. But why? Because these are not our true hobbies. A few years later, as an older girl, I joined a pipe band. Yes, compulsory, in elementary school, and played for clarinet for 6 or 7 years. My dear mom even helped me to find a kind private music teacher, so you can usually hear some unpleasant music from our home on weekends. Sorry to my neighbors. Even if I don't have to tell you, you can imagine me and my mom fight for a million times. The above painful experiences are all examples of my failure in pursuing a hobby, and they are exactly the truth. Instead of cultivating a hobby to increase my confidence, as the interest class outside said, I believe this seems to make me feel that I was the kind of kid with no talents anywhere. As I get older and started going to international school, the busy day I have been living seems to be disappear. Parents aren't around to keep an eye on you, and no one wants to force me to learn any new skills. Over time, I found out that it's not the lifestyle suit for me, so I started having fun alone, hanging around, but I still feel like I needed to do something more meaningful. So I'm ready to upgrade myself to be a more capable person. And in this, I've discovered a lot of my potentials. For example, I can write a liberal art assignment faster than anyone else, and I can be serious about many things, sometimes too serious. With this motivation, I spend most of my time studying French and writing class, and when I have time, I will let myself to memorize a few words or read an English book. Look, it seems that leisure has allowed me to have a broader perspective. Or maybe I just have more times to do what I like. Someday, maybe I will just pick up the piano again. Over the years, I have also learned that one of my favorite hobbies is traveling, something my traditional mom seemed to be particularly open-minded about. My first trip was when I was in the 2nd grade of junior high school. In those days, whenever we had a vacation, me and my mom would just go on a lunch trip. On the craziest occasion, I even took 2 weeks off just to go to England. Anyway, travel is the thing that can make me pack up all of my clothes at one time, and it seems to be the purest and most enjoyable things ever. Simply put, this has been my average of 17 years of life. And yes, I still want to be a person who is making progress every day. So whether it's your parents' decision or your own choice, think it carefully and find the truth in your life.